Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole. Here with I'm Michael Cole. I'm Michael Cole, and fuck. I'm Michael Cole, and I'm here with Max Agora and the Jackal. I'm gonna go just drop everything out. Hi, I'm Michael Cole, here with Max Agora and with the Jackal. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we are going to first take this time to think about all of those folks who died in the September 11th, 2001 YL fear strikes. The folks on the flight crafts, the ones in New York Stead who died when the flight craft was sent into a building, into the Twin Steeples. The other folks who died in the Twin Steeples, the law keepers, the firefighters, the first helpers, those folks who went in to help folks who were in the Twin Steeples who died. Also, we're also going to take time to think about the bold and fearless folk who stopped the fear strikers from striking Washington, D.C. Instead, made sure the fear strikers would would stop the fear strikers, and they would crash in Pennsylvania, Somerset, Pennsylvania wanted rights. And those folks on that flight craft who stopped the evildoers, well, they died doing. Those folks were the good doers and died stopping the evildoers from doing another fear striking. Yes, Max Agora said, it was 20 years ago that the fear strikers struck the wanted Reichs. And 21 years later, we have not forgotten those folks who died. And the folks who died by the hands of those weakling fear strikers. Max Agora said. That's right, the Jackal said. None of those men and women will never be forgotten. None of them. We will always think about that day 20 years ago. Now today the Jackal says, well, now it's time for Friday Night Smackdown. And today we got Astronomer in the ring, or Corone, or whatever you want to call her, with Ecliptor. Alright, everyone wants to know what we're going to do here on Friday Night Smackdown. Well, first off, I want to wish the forest sitter, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a fast comeback from what happened to him. Astronomer says. And that's another thing that we want to talk about here today. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Ecliptor says. Also today, Astronomer, my queenling, has a gift for everyone. Yeah, since Roman Reigns always likes to bitch about how, he's unbeatable and he's unstoppable and he doesn't get no onlook. Well, now today he gets to actually do something he can get onlook for. Wrestling, fighting. And today Roman Reigns is going to take on SpongeBob SquarePants for the World Heavyweight winnings. And Roman Reigns can bitch about the unfairness, about how, Wonder Woman, the TWF heavyweight fighter, doesn't have to wrestle as much as he does. Well, the big unlikeness between Wonder Woman and Roman Reigns is that anytime Wonder Woman has ever had to wrestle someone, she doesn't bitch and scave like he does. And we all know he's going to come out soon with Paulie Dangerously, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and he's going to start bitching about how, oh, we should unlook him. He's the kin leader. He's the head of the board. He's the overlord. He's the world heavyweight fighter. He's this king, this Kaiser, who should have onlook. But truly, he just wants fear. Well, here's the way I look at it, Roman Reigns says. I am the head of the board. I am the kin leader. I am the world heavyweight fighter. I am the overlord. I am the king and the Kaiser. And I do want some onlook, astronomer. You know, unless you actually believe you can do, unless you believe you can do the work. Hell, I could fight Ecliptor. I could fight Elgar. And at the end of the day, it would still be the same saga, the same tale. First off, Ecliptor says, you ain't getting no onlook. And two, I'm not the one you're wrestling, Ecliptor goes. Yeah, that's right, Elgar said. I'm not the one you're wrestling and fighting. I heard that SpongeBob SquarePants, Elgar says. And the way I look at it, Ecliptor says, you always want to be always like you'd be bitching and scaving, asking for onlook. Well, onlook is something you get by giving onlook. And if you're so great, then folks will tell you that. You don't have to go around saying how great you are, Ecliptor says. Well, that's right, Astronomer says. You see, sadly, Roman Reigns, you are not great. You're not grand. You're not good. You're not awesome. You're none of that. If you got to go around and tell everyone how awesome and great and grand and good you are, then you're probably not any of those things. May I, says Astronomer, may I first tell you, Paulie Dangerously says, that Astronomer, you should show onlook to your kin leader, your head of board, your world heavyweight fighter, your overlord, your king, your Kaiser. He's not my king, he's not my Kaiser, he's not my overlord, he's not my kin leader, he's not my head of board. Alright? And I will not show him any onlook, Paulie Dangerously, Astronomer says. Ah! Elgar! I'm sorry about that, Astronomer. Well, here comes SpongeBob SquarePants. Whoa, did you think you're gonna get Finn Balor here today, Roman Reigns? Did you think we were gonna offshoot from the TWF again? Do you think we're gonna offshoot from WWE again? I know this might not be the kind of fight that the SMF would do, but at the end of the day, a fight is a fight, right? Well, Paulie Dangerously goes there. Roman Reigns goes on the other side. SpongeBob, I hope you know that I have beat a lot of men and a lot of women in my time as the world heavyweight fighter. So me beating you, SpongeBob SquarePants, is not going to be a big deal. Well, this is for the TWF. This is for the world heavyweight winnings. First, he is from Bikini Bottom. He is SpongeBob SquarePants. And he is the TWF heavyweight fighter, Roman Reigns. Thinking, well, Michael Cole said, what is Roman Reigns going to do first if he wants to beat SpongeBob SquarePants? Oh, he just hit SpongeBob SquarePants with the Overman strike. Well, Max Agora says, I want to see if the Spear can actually beat SpongeBob SquarePants. Spear! Is that going to be enough to beat him? Max Agora said, well, I think so, the Jackal said. SpongeBob SquarePants is down. 1, 2, and SpongeBob SquarePants has got back up, though. Don't be funny. You know you can't harm a sponge by striking him. And SpongeBob SquarePants is getting back. A body slam. Another body slam on Roman Reigns, Michael Cole said. We all know that SpongeBob SquarePants was frightened of a learned bully one time, but then learned that the bully couldn't do anything to him. He just could let him punch him until he tired himself out, I guess. SpongeBob SquarePants drop kick. SpongeBob SquarePants drop kick. He's gonna come from. He's gonna do again clothesline. Roman Reigns is in a bind right now with SpongeBob SquarePants, Michael Cole says. Yeah, Max Agora says, I think we're going to have a new world heavyweight fighter, and he's going to be SpongeBob SquarePants, Max Agora said. Hey, I wouldn't track my chickens until they're hatched. You're putting a horse in the lead of the cart, the Jackal says. He has to get the 1, 2, 3 on Roman Reigns. He's about to do that. The Jackal said, "You're about to get the 1, 2, 3 on Roman Reigns. You're putting the horse ahead. You're putting the cart in the head of the horse." Oh no! It's Jey Uso. Jey Uso got knocked down by SpongeBob SquarePants. Michael Cole said. Oh no! Max Agora says, "Here's Jimmy Uso." SpongeBob SquarePants knocked down Jimmy Uso. Max Agora says. Who's next going to get in this fight? Paulie Dangerously? Max Agora says. I hope not, the Jackal says. I hope not either. I would guess so. Paulie Dangerously be the last one to put himself in this fight, in this match, the Jackal says. That's his buyer. That's his kin leader. And Paulie Dangerously got taken down by SpongeBob SquarePants too. That's shameful, the Jackal says. How do you take out Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Paulie Dangerously like that, the Jackal says. I don't know, Max Agora says, but I think SpongeBob SquarePants is going to be the new world heavyweight fighter, Max Agora says. We'll have to see, Michael Cole said, we'll have to see. Oh, Roman Reigns, Overman strike. Spear. Now he's putting the squeeze on SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is striking out. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the world heavyweight fighter, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is still the world heavyweight fighter by beating SpongeBob SquarePants here on Friday Night Smackdown. And I would say that SpongeBob SquarePants did put up a big fight. Michael Cole said he put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, his fight that he put up probably was not good enough. That's sad. That's truly sad. That is truly sad, Max Agora says, that SpongeBob SquarePants did not win the world heavyweight winnings here, and it's not the world heavyweight fighter, Max Agora says. Well, the Jackal said, we'll give SpongeBob SquarePants all the thanks he wants. But at the end of the day, SpongeBob SquarePants could not beat Roman Reigns. Even though he took care of Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Paulie Dangerously, that's not the same thing as taking care of Roman Reigns, the Jackal says. Once again, folks, I just show you how overtaking I am. Once again, folks, I just show everyone how I'm not to be fucked with, and how I should have onlook as the kin leader, head of board, overlord, world heavyweight fighter, king, and Kaiser. You just seen when I did the SpongeBob SquarePants. That could smoothly be done to any of you. Yeah, Paulie Dangerously says. Roman Reigns just beat a CBS, Veracom, Nickelodeon self, SpongeBob SquarePants. And if he could beat SpongeBob SquarePants, mind see and think who else he can beat. No one can beat Roman Reigns. You will onlook him and you will fear him, Paulie dangerously says. Well, we know before we go that Renee Young is now going to talk with SpongeBob SquarePants here on Friday Night SmackDown. SpongeBob SquarePants, things haven't actually gone the way you want them to go. You thought you were going to win and become the World Heavyweight Fighter. Well, sometimes things don't always go the way you want them, Renee Young. I mean, I've been working for years to get my own boat deal so I can drive or sail my boat. But you know, it never seems to happen. But I never give up, you know. So I did become the World Heavyweight Fighter this time around, but I'm not going to give up because I'm going to keep on doing it until I become the World Heavyweight Fighter. Just like I keep on going to driving learn, hoping that one day I will get my deal to drive or to sail a boat. But, you know, Roman Reigns can talk about onlook all he wants, but at the end of the day, you got to give onlook to give onlook. And until Roman Reigns learns that, he's not going to be getting onlook from anyone. He can call himself kin leader, head of board, overlord, world heavyweight fighter, king, Kaiser, whatever. But he's not going to get any onlook from giving himself all those ranks, though, until he gives onlook. Well, that was my talk with SpongeBob SquarePants. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with SpongeBob SquarePants here on Friday Night SmackDown. It looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole for Max Agora and the Jackal. We hope you like Friday Night SmackDown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage.